Hello everyone, welcome on back to the channel. Thank you as always for being here with me, for sitting on down next to me. Well, I guess from this perspective you're in front of me, so it's more like an interview. So what happened at your last job? Anyway, let's go ahead and move on into the next track, Blind Faith, Sea of Joy. I almost finished with the album, and to be honest, I just noticed that the last track on the album, Do What You Like, is 15 minutes long. I just noticed that. That sounds like a long song Saturday. Anyways, let's go ahead and listen to this track. We'll talk about it after. Let's go. That's a nice gallop.
Following the shadows of the skies, or are they only figments of my eyes? And I'm feeling close to where the races run, waiting in our boats to set sail. Sea of joy. Once the door swings open into space, and I'm already waiting in disguise. Oh, is it just the thought between my eyes?
Hitting that note.
Waiting in our boats to set sail. Sea of
I like how that came back. Sounds great.
Through this concrete road's my view, and it's all because of you.
Some violin of some sort. That is such a catchy part there. That's a good one. That's kind of good. He's singing with his heart out. He is going for it. I love how epic his voice sounds in here. And I mean, it truly does sound like it has an air of grandeur around. Like he's just wild manning it out, just crying out these lyrics. I love the passion that he's devoting into that performance. Like it just sounds so great. And then that returning riff and chorus that it keeps on coming back to that I keep I'm sorry, I kept on like mouthing it, but that da na 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 da na 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 and then that gallop like that is so catchy. I loved every time that it came back to it. I like how it opened the track and I was like, "Ooh, this is a great opening." Then it kind of softened down, got into the verse, and then at least for me on a first listen, unexpectedly it came back, and as soon as it came back, I was like, "Oh yeah." Then you also had some absolutely wonderful guitar here, of course, Clapton. But then you have some violin that came in near the ending there. And I'm trying to see who played that. It looks like Rick Gretsch on the violin on this particular track, who's also handling the bass, of course. And I guess there's some auto harp on here as well. I can't say I've distinctly heard it, but it's in there somewhere. Also by Winwood. But just a great performance. This is one of those tracks that I think personally, obviously you can like the track or not, but I think this is kind of like a perfect 5-minute track that comes in hard, has a lot going for it, great vocal performance, great instrumentals, and then just kind of gets out of there. Like it's just a very, very solid and cohesive piece of 5 minutes. That was really good to listen to. And there's not a lot of lyrics on here as well. Following the shadows of the skies, or are they only figments of my eyes? And I'm feeling close to where the races run, waiting in our boats to set sail, sea of joy. So they're waiting in their boats to set sail on this sea of joy. What is the joy? Well, they also mention a race that has to be run as well. I'm not sure. I'm assuming symbolic. Once the door swings open into space and I'm already waiting in disguise. Or is it just a thorn between my eyes, waiting in our boats to set sail, sea of joy? Having trouble coming through this concrete blocks my view, and it's all because of you. So they're waiting, and they want to set sail on this sea of joy, on this fantastic voyage. But something is holding them back. Something is stopping them from setting sail on that sea of joy. What could it be? Well, the third from the bottom line says it's all because of you. Hey, let me know what you guys thought of the track. You can let me know in the comments down below. You can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel and what I do on Patreon. As always, thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys.